Whoa, I'm gonna stop it right there. They always giving a cat hell about them copyright laws and everything, but you know that song by Papoose, Capital Bullshit is what it's called. When it goes right along with what we talking about. We gonna get into what we talking about. First of all, everybody, welcome back to the Get Loud with LouD show. I took a little time off, spent some time with my family. We had a lot of stuff going on these past couple of weekends over the holiday. I didn't do much recording. I did a little bit, but I took a little hiatus from the microphone. But I'm back, baby. Man, it's a lot to talk about. First of all, it was a great holiday weekend. We had the neighborhood yard sale, and every year over here in the neighborhood where we live, Lost Creek, they do a yearly yard sale. All the neighbors come out and the garage sale, sells sell they used items. So it was a good way. It's a good way to politic with the people in the neighborhood because people they come ride through, they come they walk through, people congregating. It was cool because this year I was able to put music out there for them. And this is I'm gonna let it be known this is a predominantly white neighborhood, so I had to choose the music appropriately. So I was playing, country music, rock music, pop. But I can listen to anything, to be honest with you. I ain't got no shame in my game when it come down to that music. As long as it sound good, it's understood. I think I said that in one of my shows before. My stepdaughter decided that she wanted to sell lemonade. She wanted to have a garage sale, but we really didn't have anything to sell. So she decided on lemonade, and then they came up with grilled hot dogs with all the fixings. So I did the grilling, and I provided the music. So it was pretty cool, and it turned out good. We sold a lot of hot dogs out there. And the best thing about now this is a good thing, but the best thing about it was the neighbors. They gave me some brats, to put on the grill, and they came over and kicked it with us, man. And it was real cool kicking it with the neighbors, getting to know the neighbors a little bit. Excuse me, man. My computer always popping up stuff on it. I just let it do what it do. But yeah, we got to interact with the neighbors and all. We went around and seeing what people were selling. People was coming up buying hot dogs and lemonade, man, and they just sat there listening to the music, and that make me feel good. So they sit there and listen to the music. Anytime the music stopped, the neighbors next door, they're like, "Hey, Stan, what's going on with the DJ?" They don't like when the music stopped. That's one thing I'm learning. I was in Toledo over the weekend. After the cookout, after the yard sale, we had a cookout at my father's, my father and my stepmother's, which is my mother. I say stepmother, just so people get it correct. I have two mothers. But, after we'll get to the cookout. But we got to, hang out with the neighbors and get to know them. And that was pretty cool. We got some cool neighbors. And, good neighbors is hard to come by. So I was real appreciative of that. But it was a successful turnout. We sold plenty of hot dogs out there. Like I said, people would pull up, man, and listen to the music, eat their hot dog. They'll stand there, eat their hot dog, drink their lemonade, listen to the music for a minute, and then they'll continue on about their stroll. So that was pretty cool. It was a pretty good time in the neighborhood. So then the next day, which was Sunday, which I thought was the day that my father and them was having the cookout for Memorial Day. So we went down there Sunday, and we down there. I got the music out and everything. We kicking it, and I'm wondering like what's going on. They still picking greens, and it's getting later in the afternoon and then into early evening. So my father come home from work. he asked his wife, what you putting on the grill? And she said, hot dogs. So, it's already late in the evening. So I said, hot dogs, like now my suspicions is arising. So I'm like, why is she putting hot dogs on the grill? If we gonna do something and the greens ain't on, I know they take a while. So why they still peeling greens? Now my suspicions started getting aroused. So I say, hot dogs, is that out? The hot dogs on the grill, everybody done had them a hot dog. Now this Sunday, I'm like, this all y'all doing on the holiday is a hot dog? She said the big dinner ain't till tomorrow. So now I done got my signals crossed somehow. So we down here, whole family down here, so we thinking it's Sunday. So we down here on the Sunday. So now, my lady, you got to take off work. I'm not about to miss the what did they call that? The feasts. I was about to say the festivities, but that too, the feast. I wasn't about to miss the feast. So she got somebody to cover her shift, and I was able to stay another night and, hang out with my family some more and participate in the festivities. And we had a great time. But, it's a damn shame that every time you have a festivity, I don't care that everybody had that family member and friends that's going to come over without a damn thing to the picnic, to the barbecue, to the event. They not going to bring nothing but themselves. And I'm cool with that because, I don't get it, I don't knock nobody. Maybe they don't got it, but, you're always welcome. But it's the ones that steal. And you always got that one family member that when they come, everybody on high alert now. Now the whole party done changed because of their presence. Everybody got to watch their valuables. Now I'm taking stuff to the car, locking it in the car, and that ain't cool. But this is what you go through. And I'm sure everybody got one in their family, But I'm not going to put them out there. I didn't get on the show today to knock my family, but everybody got one. And when they come, like I say, you patting your pockets every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Every 5 seconds you patting your pockets. And this particular family member now, we ended up staying at my father's house a couple of nights. And this particular family member ended up staying with us. Now, the situation done got all the way uncomfortable because we got to sleep with our clothes on. You got to have everything in your pocket. The keys to your car, because you done lock valuables in the car. So you need your keys in your pocket, your wallet, your money. Hell, you might need to take your to-go plate and put it in your pocket too, if you got a to-go plate. So that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? And this a bad situation when you gotta be on the defense or be uncomfortable or be on alert when this is a family member. And I ain't gonna put you out there, but you know who I'm talking to. You get mad at me, you want to. It is what it is, but people get tired of that. Like when you come around, everybody is uneasy because they know something might come up missing. And then, we get to drinking and doing whatever we doing, and you might think something missing. And the first person you gonna go for is the one that steal shit. And so that's why it's a bad situation. But we end up having a good time, like I said, man. But, we had to sleep with all our clothes on, all the valuables in the car. I got the keys to the car in my pocket, and I sweated all night too. But I'd rather sweat all night than lose anything of value to me. And it don't even have to be of value. Just long as it's mine, I don't want to lose it. So, but it's a shame that you had to deal with that. But like I said, I'm sure everybody has someone in their family of that caliber. I have several. And, I love them, and I try to love them from a distance. But when I do come around, I still show them love, but I got my eye on you at all times. But, man, yeah, we had a great weekend, and I want to thank my neighbors for the hospitality. That's the first and foremost. I want to thank them, thank my neighbors. I have good neighbors, and good neighbors are hard to replace. I know I've grew up in environments where, we have static with the neighbors, and you don't want to have to go through that. you don't want to have static with your neighbors. You know, it's nothing. You can't replace good neighbors, and I respect them, and I'm grateful that they give me the same respect. You know, and that's gonna always be anywhere I go. You know, so with that being said, it was a beautiful holiday weekend. Got pulled over by the police, by the troopers, on Monday, on Memorial Day. Me and my partner G ride. What's up, G? Me and G ride. I had to take my daughter back because I had her a couple nights, and you know, her mother had plans for her and my other son. They had something going on in Bluffton with her family, so I had to meet her in Findlay. So instead of me taking, you know, a double trip because I was going back home that night or that next morning, you know, I had my partner G Ride. That's why they call him G Ride. He always ready to ride. So I called him, and he was there 30 minutes later, and I met my kid's mother in Findlay, and I dropped my daughter off. We got pulled over along the way. They was out there hotter than a tea kettle on Memorial Day. And I told him, slow your butt down, man. You know, he got past one. He slowed down in time, but he didn't get past that other one in time, and he jumped on us. But he gave my dude a warning. You know, they was looking for drugs and alcohol. And then you seen, you know, we had a baby in the back. You know, my dude let him know, you know, I got my paperwork. All he wanted to see was the paperwork. Told my dude, slow it down and you know, let us move on. The funny thing is, my daughter, man, she'll be 3 July 3rd. So she almost 3. But she told me she don't like the police. And that tripped me out. You know, I'm like, where you get that from? You know. She didn't get it from me, you know, because I got my personal feelings about the police too. But she didn't hear that from me. So I just wonder, you know. But she wanted me to, the thing is, she went further than saying that she don't like the police. She want me to do something to the police. I can't even remember what she said, but it was above her 3-year-old mind of what she wanted me to do. And I said, you know what, baby, daddy know how to pick his battles. You just, you know, I can't go up against just for her mentality to be like that is a shame already. So the police have more of a negative perception than they do a positive perception. Even a 3-year-old baby know that the police doing more bad than they are doing good. And this supposed to be the people that protect us. They doing more bad than they are doing good. And for instance, them police on that shooting in Texas, this boy, what his name? Salvador Ramos, when they killed all them babies in Texas. Texas gun laws is looser than a prostitute in Las Vegas on a Saturday night. Texas gun laws. And then Ohio getting on board. Here soon in the next few days, Ohio got the same law where anybody that don't have a felony, that don't have a felony, anybody over the age of 21 can possess a firearm, no training, no practice, no license, no nothing. So it's the Wild Wild West. Texas been the Wild Wild West. That governor over there, what his name, Greg Abbott, he don't give a damn. They were trying to talk to him about them gun laws. He was spinning them. People talking to him like they was peasants, jumped in this motherfucking big limousine and rolled out. Excuse my French. And rolled out. Damn what y'all talking about. But guess what? Ain't no gun control laws or none of that shit gonna stop what's going on. Because people gonna figure out how to get firearms any damn way. They gonna get them. So it's what need to be done is fighting back. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we gonna talk about these shooters, but I'm gonna talk about my hero in a minute. First off, we had Peyton Gendron ass. We just talked about him May 14th Went over there and killed all them people. But all y'all was worried about his ass. Talking about, he only got charged with 1 count of murder. No, they don't hit that little son of a bitch with 25 counts. Domestic act of terrorism by hate of the first degree. Murder in the first degree, 10 counts. Second degree murder, 10 counts as a hate crime. Attempted murder in the second degree as a hate crime, 3 counts. Criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree as an armed felony. So he got 25 counts. Do that bring back them lives? Hell no. But I believe he wanted to commit suicide. So, bitch, I hope you suffer every day in that motherfucker. I really hope they let you get a little taste of population or they accidentally leave a breach in security and let Big Bubba come run all through you. Big old black motherfucker with big old long titties. Big motherfucker been down 40 years. They ain't been doing nothing but fucking booty. I hope they let him come and fuck you and all in your ass and then slit your goddamn throat. You hear me? You killed them black folks because you hate them. He was going in there doing reconnaissance on the stove. Called the manager a nigga lover when he came in there of many times that he cased the joint. They call it reconnaissance. I call it casing the joint. That's what we call it in the hood. He cased the joint. But he came in that motherfucker casing the joint. And he asked the white manager, shut up. Why is you in here? You don't seem like you should work in no store like here. Seem like you should work in the store in the suburbs. And she replied to him, I love my job. I love my co-workers. I've been working here this long. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. And he said, another nigga lover. The alarm still didn't go off because we compassionate people. We hear it all the time. So no alarm went off. Nobody still was on alert. This dude done been coming in here stalking these people. He did it more than once or twice from what I've been hearing now. But then 10 days later, you get Salvador Ramos. You get Salvador Ramos in Texas. Uvalde, Texas. Uvalde. Y'all know where it's at. This boy done went here and killed all these children. Shot his grandma in the dome first. Children. Elementary. So I don't got to go through the ages. Elementary. Shot his grandmama and then went and killed all these innocent kids. We talked about it for a minute. But now everybody right back on Facebook making goddamn cartoons of themselves. Moving on with your life. This shit is still going on. It's trending. I've been saying it in my shows. But don't nobody want to get loud with LouD when I talk about these motherfucking kids and shit that's being slaughtered. You go on with your lives. 2-3 days later, you talk about all this messed up. You post shit, post memes, talk shit. But what do? It's time to start getting real damn loud. That's what the name of the show is. Get loud with LouD. Who tired of losing kids? You won't get tired until it's one of your goddamn kids. They killing kids and it's trending. This motherfucker killed his grandmama first. No, she didn't die. She might as well be dead. She old and they done bust her in the head. She'll never be the damn same. She'll die soon if she ain't dead yet. Then when it killed up some kids, the same motherfucker did the shit in Sandy Hook, December 14th, 2012. The son of a bitch, Adam Lanza, shot and killed 26 people. 20 was kids between 6 and 7. Huh? I said My first show was about that son bitch in Oxford. November 21st, December 30th. I've been talking about this shit November 30th, 2021. I'm sorry. I started talking about this shit from jump. Goddamn it, Virginia Tech, April 16th, 2007. What his name? Sung Hoo Cho. Some South Korean, some bitch, killed 32 people and wounded 17 others. 6 of them jumped out the window trying to get away from him. Oxford High School, I talked about that. But what we gonna do? Keep jumping on Facebook, making motherfucking cartoons out of our goddamn self? Our kids is being murdered. Ain't nobody worried about their kid. I'm damn near 50. I got about 20 years more in my life if I'm lucky. This shit is trending. It's getting worse. What we gonna do to solve it? They not improving the situation. They steady making laws to make it more accessible to get motherfucking guns. Like I said, fellas don't give a damn about how they get their guns. They gonna have guns. But it's not the fellas. I'm not even worried about the felons. I know the felons. It's the motherfuckers that hide behind their computers spewing hate and shit that I'm worried about. Y'all ain't worried. You need to get worried. Because this shit is trending. Shit. I'm tired of this shit, man. We losing kids and don't nobody give a goddamn. I care. I got babies. And I'm going to put it out there. I got interracial babies. So I know I'll be a #1 target. But I'm going to tell you right now, fuck you hate groups, man. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to live my life accordingly to how I want to live my life. According to how I want to live my life. That's how I'm going to live it. Ain't nobody going to punk me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I know I'll be the #1 target. A motherfucker like me with interracial babies. Oh, yeah, they want to come for me. But come on, man. I got to die for something. Because if my death means some change, then let me die. You niggas is scared. But I ain't never been no scared motherfucker. I'm getting pissed. I'm pissed off. You understand? I try to keep shit clean, but this ain't for a motherfucker that want to hear some clean shit. I am who I am like Popeye. We tired of losing babies. And that's the gist of the show. What y'all gonna do about it, man? We gotta do something. We gotta ensure our kids' safety in the future. We got babies. We got kids. I got stepkids. I got my kids. You understand? I want to make sure they safe. I don't give a damn about the situation or the relationship with the mothers no more. We don't ever got to talk a day in life. But I just want my babies to live a happy, safe life. Be children like we were. Y'all getting live with LouD. And this is what it's all about. This is what I'm passionate about. I've been talking about these school shootings. That was my first show. It's trending. Do y'all understand that? Just like y'all be on there making them fucking cartoons of yourself, trending, motherfucking killing up babies is trending. Get loud about it. Get mad about it. Do something about the shit. Shit, they don't give a fuck about the laws. You can change the laws. You can do what you want to do about the laws. But they're going to keep on getting guns. They're going to keep on figuring out a way to kill these babies until you defend yourself. Which brings me to this motherfucking woman right here. I'm glad I touched on that level. I'm glad I touched on that subject right there, that particular piece of the subject, because I want to talk about this woman right here. And I'm going to just read, because, you know what I'm saying, I just learned about her. But she's the topic, the heading starts off. Armed female bystander kills man firing at a party in West Virginia. Let me take a sip of this water. I'm going to clear my throat because I'm finna read. We're getting ready to wrap it up soon. Stay out my business. Computer. Hold up. We're going to wrap it up. But before we do, I got an article to read. This on the flip side. All you goddamn terrorists killing up our babies. Shit is personal. Stop worrying about all that other shit going on. Because nobody will care until it's their child. Y'all will make a couple of posts and then that's it. We the most passive people in the world. Something got to be done. And it's going to take the youth too. Because as guys that's getting older, you know, we need young soldiers. When we get this old, we don't fight no more. I'm about Floyd Mayweather age. He come out every now and again making a few million. You understand? Doing the exhibitions and stuff, but that's about it. Old guys, we don't fight or nothing like that or get out there. But I will if I have to, but I ain't going to last long. But we need to weaponize ourselves, which brings me to my hero here. They never released her name, but I'm going to just give y'all the story if y'all ain't heard. A U.S. woman has fatally shot a man who opened fire on a crowd of people with a semi-automatic rifle in Charleston, West Virginia. Dennis Butler, a 37-year-old with an extensive criminal history, was killed after he targeted a group of around 40 people attending a birthday party. Police spokesman Tony Hazlitt said the woman's quick reaction saved lives and may have prevented a mass shooting. It comes amid a national debate over guns after that shooting in Texas. Butler had driven by the area. Now check this out. This what what drove this guy to come back and do this silly shit. Butler had driven by the area earlier on Wednesday evening when he was warned to slow down because children were playing. He returned armed with an AR-15 type rifle and opened fire from his vehicle on the birthday graduation party outside the apartment complex in the city. Mr. Hazlitt told a news conference that the woman who fired back did not have any law enforcement background. She has not been identified. She's just a member of the community who was carrying her weapon lawfully, he said. And instead of running from the threat, she engaged with the threat and saved several lives. Now you hear this? She killed this man. He tried to come back and dump on this graduation party. What about them police over there in Texas that was out there arguing with the parents and refused to go in there and engage this dude that's in there killing their children? They didn't give a damn. You know why? Y'all know why. And you can't tell no lie. But on that note, that's the show. Say, man, y'all stay tuned because we got Juneteenth celebration coming up. Saturday, June 18th, down in Fresh and Faded Barbershop. Shout out to my partner, Dre. Got some good T-shirts from my man. Got me tight, as he always do. And, blessed me to come down there for Juneteenth. They got festivities going down there, so I'll be set up at Fresh and Faded Barbershop Saturday, June 18th. And don't forget, they got the gala, June 16th? June 16th, Thursday, June 16th at the Civic Center. They got the gala at the Civic Center. So y'all might want to be a part of that, man. But like I said, I'll be down at Fresh and Faded Barbershop on June the 18th for Juneteenth celebration. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in. And I try, like I say, to tone down the cuss words, but, when you're talking about children and babies being murdered, I don't know no other way to express myself. I'm being me. But thank y'all for tuning in. If you like the show, go to the Get LouD with LouD page, YouTube page, my page on Facebook or whatever. Hit the follow button, like and follow. And with that being said, everybody have a good, safe weekend, man, and watch your back, because ain't nobody watching your front. Hey, it's the Get Live with LouD show, baby.